coming to Europe was a very interesting ordeal for us because the set of social circumstances here is very different than it is in the United States.
We continue to grow and evolve to try to accomplish our mission, which is to educate and inform gay men on how to have children and then provide financial assistance to reduce the strain and the cost of that.
Look around, there are 320 mostly men here from 20 countries.
As an intended parent, when you really want to have a child, when you have the opportunity to hold a baby, it brings it to a whole new level. It gives you so much extra hope because you know it's true, you know it can happen. And that's one of the main reasons we absolutely wanted to come with JAYDEN. And we see that a lot of people are having an extra motivational boost when they see JAYDEN. They really have that extra level. You can see almost small sparks in their eyes because they know it's possible and that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Our goal is to educate and inform intended parents about all the steps that are needed in sort of the journey to becoming parents, from a medical perspective, from a legal perspective, and also from a financial perspective. You know, what kind of budget is needed in order to embark on this surrogacy journey.
C'est très inspirant et puis ça donne beaucoup d'espoir parce qu'on se dit c'est effectivement un peu le parcours du combattant, mais au final ils sont avec leur bébé en revenant, un ou plusieurs d'ailleurs, et c'est hyper touchant, c'est très émouvant.
A very important part of my support system, besides my own family, were other surrogates. People who had been through this, and there weren't a lot back then in the Netherlands because it didn't happen a lot, but knowing that there's people out there who understand you, who will not right away say, oh, I could never do that. I know, you don't have to. But to have women around me who say, I understand, I know why you want to do this, and I've been through it, and yes, I know these feelings, and yes, that's a tremendous part of my support system.
Quand j'ai annoncé à mes parents que j'étais homosexuel, surtout la réaction de ma maman qui a été de dire bah, écoute, je suis très heureuse pour toi si tu es heureux, mais ma seule déception c'est que je ne vais pas devenir grand-mère. Et cette idée un peu m'a fait beaucoup réfléchir. On a pensé aussi à l'adoption, mais ici en Belgique c'est aussi un peu compliqué. Du coup on est parti sur l'idée de la GPA et c'est une très bonne chose.
Has anybody expressed a sense of being sort of a commodity, that they've been bought, that they've been purchased, that they've been trafficked?
It was very much about the fact that somebody had helped their parents have them. And some of them were in contact with their surrogates, and those who were tended to really like the surrogate. Those who weren't in contact sometimes had questions for the surrogate, particularly were curious about the motivations of the surrogate or curious about her interests and hobbies. But no, none of them brought up those issues when we interviewed them.
And for me, I felt really a sense of I had such a blessing with my children. It was nothing I worked hard for. It was nothing I did to earn that. It was simply a blessing that I have, and that's what I wanted to pass on. And so a lot of surrogates have that same internal desire of recognizing the gifts that they have in their own children and wanting someone else to have that gift as well.
At the end of the day, you not only want a child, but you want to have your legal rights protected so that your family relationship is protected by the law and it's very clear and not uncertain. You don't want uncertainty, so it's very important to have legal advice throughout the process.
Let's come up with a legal system that allows surrogacy in an ethical and humane and beneficial way for everybody.
It used to be that coming here was very controversial. I think it's becoming less so, and that's terrific.
There's plenty of research that we know, most of it in the adoption world, but it's starting to be in the surrogacy and donor gamete world as well, that children want to know where they came from, they deserve to know where they came from, and they do much better when they're told the truth early and regularly.
And that's why we're also volunteering to give back from all the help we've received from men having babies.
It's not only those, presentations and stuff, it really comes into life.
It is true, it does happen, it's real.
On a vu des beaux témoignages, mais c'est vrai qu'après chaque situation, chaque parcours est différent et il faut désormais pour nous savoir ce qui pourrait être le plus approprié, quelle agence, quelle clinique.
It's life-changing. life-changing. Yeah, it's fantastic. We still are in contact with our surrogate. We talk to her every month. Edgar knows her and actually yells out of joy every time we Skype with her. And we're actually thinking about doing a second journey with her. And yeah, she says, I'd love to do it again for you guys.